Today on DockSide TV, we're going to change the pace up a little bit. We're going to get aboard with Captain Tristan Daire and a 17-foot Ranger Banshee, and we're going to take a road trip to the Delacroix and Hopedale area, and we're going to fish, sight fish, redfish all over the Hopedale and Delacroix area. We're just looking to change it up a little bit. We got a new matrix shad out there right now. We're using it's called the Pink Champagne, and we're going to see how this does sight fishing. Some of the marinas you can do to launch at, to see what you're going to see in this video today. You can launch at Sweetwater Marina, Hopedale Marina, these areas down in the Delacroix. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and let's see what this new Pink Champagne lure can do as we go fishing with Captain Tristan Daire today on DockSide TV.
Alright guys, well, we stopped out here today, some of the fringe marsh out here in Lake Robin, headed out down south towards Breton Sound. Basically what we're doing is we're fishing some combination of oysters and hard bottom flats. Most of this out here is pretty hard bottom. The oysters in here acting as filtration, cleaning up the water even when the wind blows, and also holding a lot of bait, crabs, mullet. Most of the bait out here this time of year is mullet. This is an area that we've been seeing a lot of clean water and a lot of fish. We're going to keep working this area. We just got out here, just started poling. We're going to pull a few of these little coves, look at some of this clean water, and see if we can't get on a few fish. Well guys, we just pulled into a little oyster flat. Pretty much a little drain. The wind's protecting it, keeping this water here real clean. We saw this fish. He tailed 3 times for us. Unfortunately, we didn't get a shot of the tail coming up, but he showed himself. You can see that tail being real blue. That means they're feeding real heavily back here. Real aggressive. We popped the lure at him. He actually turned back around to get it, and that's about an average size Hopedale fish. Probably right at 6 pounds, about 24-25 inches long. Nothing real special, but there's lots of them. Guys, it's been pretty tough out here today. Got a little bit of a stiff breeze, nothing unfishable. We've covered a lot of water. We fish a lot of spots that I know. We've checked some spots that I've never been in before. What we found pretty much everywhere uniform is the fish are real skittish. Every spot we've been, we've seen a handful of fish. Some spots we've seen 10 to 15 fish in one little area. But the uniform thing is that they've been pretty skittish all day. We've had multiple shots on fish where they just didn't want anything to do with the lure. Just not eating real aggressively. As we get later in the day, we found quite a few fish that have been a little more aggressive, really striking the lure pretty hard. But the name of the game this time of year, as far as sight fish goes, the same thing as any kind of other fish. You just want to cover a lot of ground. You're going to run into with March and windy, late February, early March. You're going to run into a lot of wind. You're going to run into a lot of dirty water. You want to just slow down your fishing, really take your time finding your spots. If you get 3 days of a big east wind, you're not going to want to fish an area that's no eastern protection. It's really a matter of slowing down, looking at your map, looking at your GPS, looking at the weather, deciding what days are going to be your best days to go.
Look at him trying to, won't let it go. Let this puppy go right here. And what the color we're using today, it's a brand new one. You'll be able to get it at all of the sportsman shows this upcoming spring. And this is called a pink champagne. It's a pink top, bubblegum top with a pearl belly. And we're using this bright color today while we're sight fishing these reds with Captain Tristan. That way you can see the bait the whole time when you're reeling it in. And then when it disappears, it helps you know that you just got a strike. That's been the trick today. We're just sight fishing reds up and down the shallows here, throwing this bright pink bait, just pulling it right in front of the fish's mouth.
Got a little shoulders on it, huh?
I just felt like breaking it. The way this day is going.
Alright guys, all day we've been fishing a new pink champagne matrix shad. Like Shad had said earlier, more important than the fish seeing the bait a lot of times is you seeing the bait. You know when that bait color disappears, that's time to set the hook. You know, you can't say enough about the bait on the falls when the fish, you know, when I fish, I'm hitting mostly on the fall. The bait falls, that tail gets to wagging, it's irresistible. It's a little better fish here, probably in the neighborhood of 10-11 pounds. Like we said, you know, it's been a pretty tough day today, but you know, we battled through it. We saw a bunch of fish. They were just a little skittish. We were able to put a decent box together. Beautiful fish. If you want to come out here and catch fish like this, you want to sight fish, watch the fish eat that lure like we were talking about, you can always give me a call. It's Higher Education Guide Service, Captain Tristan Daire. The number is 985-630-3892. Come get you one like this.